Hey everyone and welcome. I'm Dark Sky and today we are playing some Eden Crafters here, doing the train update. And I've gotten a little bit further, kind of moved stuff around a little bit on my base, trying to get it more organized. And then I wanted to set up some more of these little part producers here so that we can start making parts and then put them in the boxes for when we actually need them, or if we need to create something. But for right now, I mean, we have a lot of different parts and stuff like that that we do need to make. It seems like the copper, which is this one right here, copper, and then the iron over there, it seems to be the most the ones that a lot of stuff seems to happen. So we need a lot of those different pieces to make things happen, and then hopefully I'll be able to set up some kind of a hub or something like that. I don't know where I'll put the hub, but I don't know. Set up a hub somewhere around here, and then that way I can go to that general location and be able to pick up all the stuff that I need for that. But so that's where we're going with. Now I did make a second little base, and it is off in this general direction over here towards that this other island. You can see it right here. Here's the base. There's all the electrical, and then the water, and then it's also creating a breathable atmosphere, so that's why this area right here is nice and green, and then this isn't so green over here. And then we get back to the main base, which is right here, which happens to have all kinds of green all over the place. But so what we need to do is I want to set up a this little contraption right here. I want to set this thing up. This material analyzer analyzes materials to discover new crafting recipes and machines that you may need. Takes 24 megawatts of power. We're currently sitting at was it 93, and we have 161 total in our network. So I think we're well over that whole 24 mark. But let's see here. So what I want to do is let's right click that so I can get an idea. Now I have the iron plate. Let's see what it takes to make the microscope and the sensor array. And I'm guessing that this is something that goes outside and not inside. So we need the sensor array. I don't see the sensor array. And the other one is the microscope. I don't see the sensor array nor the microscope. Rocket deposit scanner. Looks for large rock deposits, basalt, graphene, and 800 meter radius. Oh, it's like a little tiny gun that we can use. Oh, that's pretty cool. It uses a controller, a microscope, and an antenna. Now, again, with a microscope, I don't see... See, I got the filter, the rotor. Is there something I'm missing? Have I not built something that where I'm going to need to be able to get that microscope? Let me see here. So let's go into tasks, and... What is that right there? That's a controller. That's one of the things, and it happens to be locked. There's the sensor array. So I'm guessing what I have to build one of these here, the assembly machines, and then maybe it unlocks that sensor array. It says it requires gold. And then the other one was the microscope. Let's see, we got most of that there. Bunch of vehicles down here we haven't even started unlocking yet. But I am not seeing the microscope anywhere. What's this? Oh, there's the microscope. So the microscope, I guess it just requires us to go and find gold ore. Maybe we find the gold ore and that unlocks both of these? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen gold ore. Well, let's go explore a little bit, see if we can find any gold ore around here. I don't think that there's going to be gold ore around here, although I didn't think osmium was going to be on here either, and I've been finding osmium on this planet, so you know, it might happen. We might find it. I mean, we found diamond. There's osmium right there, matter of fact. All right, so this is my other base here. Let's see if we are able to make any food. No. Don't have any organics on me, although I guess I could just pick some up from here and then I'll just make me some food right quick, and then we'll continue on. Hopefully we can find gold here on this other planet, or this other island, I mean. Now, I made it wide like this in case I do get my my new vehicle, the steamroller, then I'll be able to come over here and steamroll all the way over to this other island or whatever. And then I'll you know, be able to flatten it out, so I'm all ready for whatever comes my way. So what do we got down here? Looks like a lot of cobalt. So much cobalt. Keep looking. I think there is, well, there's one right there. I think there's one right around the corner here. What's that? That's cobalt there. I bet you that if I got that gun, then I could probably find the resource I need, because it mentions something about that it would be able to find like rare resources. So I don't know, maybe that would work. But that gun also requires me to have like the sonar array or whatever it's called. So I don't know. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm back here at the base, and I want to do is I want to set this up, and I'm going to need some more cement. I think what we need to do is to set up basalt and get that kind of going, and then see where we are from that point. There we go. I'm going to do that, and then I need to find some basalt. Where did that go? I remember seeing some. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That was pretty awesome. So now I need to set up a miner. So let's do that there. And we got to go get some iron plate, iron rods, and some gears. So let's get out here and we'll set down this basalt one. And we'll try to get this going. All right, so I want to set this down here and set it this direction right there. Floor panels, basalt concrete. Oh, good. We got two new things unlocked there. And I want that hook up right there. And can I just bring that straight across? Oh, I can. Look at that. I like that. All right. So now this one here is going to be what? Not coal. Oh, I don't have anything for basalt. You know what? I don't think basalt goes in this. Let's get rid of that for the time being. I believe it goes in this here. And then doesn't this... Oh my goodness, really? I did not realize. I'm glad that I didn't follow my death or anything like that. Okay, so now what I want to do is... Let me double check to make sure that this is the one that we want. Yep. Yep, that's what we want. We want that basalt. It says no water. Where do we connect the water? Oh, right here. Okay. Should be a pretty easy peasy thing to do. So what we're going to do here is connect this belt right there, and we'll connect that right there. There we go. Get that going, and then I want to get some water through here. I'll just put a water thing right here next to it. So let me see here. Do I have what I need? No, I don't. I need a couple cement. All right, and then I want to place the water thing. I want to put this right next to this. Yeah, like that right there. That looks perfect. We'll just set that up right there. Nice. So now I'm able to make that basalt concrete stuff. Now I should be able to make roads, but at least we have the basalt coming in. I don't know if I need to set up a box for that yet, because I'm not sure how I want to do the road thing. But let's see here. What else do we have available? We do have the reinforced stuff, which requires insulation layers, basalt concrete, steel alloy. Can't really do those yet. Thing is, for us to go in here is to go into tasks, and then we can see what stuff has the locks on it and what it requires to unlock that. Looks like there's a couple of things I'm about ready to unlock. I just have to like figure out what it is that I need to do here. I guess what I could do is I could take the sulfur, bring that over. I do have a thing or recipe for making refined cobalt. Maybe I need to make that too. Maybe that will unlock some recipes. Little miner and mine some cobalt, get that over here, and then at least get that resource set up so that be just one less thing we got to do. I might set this up differently since it only uses what, 20? Almost need to double this recipe because I'm going to be needing to make 2 of these. Let's see, did I get 4 gears? I got 3. There's 4. All right. Should do it. Now let's take this out here, and hopefully I'll make my job a lot easier by not having to keep rebuilding this over and over. So I want to do that here, and let's turn that around. So I'm thinking like right about there. And then I want, oops. And then I want to do is I want to do a splitter. So there's a splitter there. So I need iron plates, more iron plates, more more circuits. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to set up a splitter. I have it coming in there. Yeah, that should be good. And then I have it come in like right here. Yeah, that should be all right. Then I'll have this one come around. Is there a way to make this a little bit more user friendly here? Oh my gosh, that is so horrible. Yeah, let's try this again. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I wish that they made it so that you could square these off a little bit better. I'm gonna have this one go in here, and then I want this one to make the iron plates. And then I need to make another one of these. All right, now I want to put this guy down here. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. This one here is going to make the rods. I'm just going to have that coming right into there. Oh, I don't have enough plate. Well, you know what? There should be plate in here now because I've just been making them. There we go. That makes things easy. All right, now we can do this. Let me see. Can I square this off better? That's a bit better. And that weird thing that it was trying to do was trying to go all crazy there. All right, now that we have those there, and And then what I want to do is I want to set up a box for these. So I want to set up a box here. Probably what, this one? Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then 2. There we go. And then let's just set this guy up here. Like that. And then we'll set this one up to right here. There we go. All right, cool. Now we got plates, we got bars coming through. Things are definitely happening. The splitter doesn't really seem like it really splits very well. We'll see what happens though. One thing I've noticed though is in here in our build menu, it doesn't say how much that the forge is able to do, like how fast the speed is on that. I don't know. Maybe it shows on this. Oh, okay. Producing iron ingots 60 per minute. This is this belt is at 60 per minute. And then what is this? This one produces iron ingots at 120 per minute. And that also does it 120 per minute. So both of these are 120. Do I get a faster belt at some point? Because I don't know. I think I also need to get like a better forge. Because this one only does 60 resources per minute. Okay, well, at least we got those pumping out. Those are going to fill up these boxes rather quickly. Yeah, doing a pretty good job so far. But then now we don't have to go and make all that stuff up all the time. Now what I need to do is I need to make this here. So I need some iron rods. I don't know. See, this produces at 60 per minute. This is at 60 per minute. And this splits. This would be 30, and then that would be also 30, which... But then these produce at 120. I'd almost need to have 2 of these forges, but the problem is I'd have to have a line that runs at 120 to be able to keep up. Because if I have a 60 going here and another 60, and they both go in and then they have come out, because I do have a little merge thing right here. Merge where it goes, well, I can have 2 conveyor come in on one side, and then the other side it comes out as one single one. But if I did this one single one, it's still going to be running at 60. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Hopefully they give me another conveyor belt that's a little bit faster or something. So the next thing I wanted to do was I needed to make this. And I believe I have a cobalt down there. But I needed to set up this right here in this refiner. It's nice that you can rotate this, but I wish that you could switch the water tank so it's on the other side. And then I want to put this in here. That should work. Let's plug that in there. And then I think this over here, I think this is cobalt. Oh, it is. Okay, good. Let's put a miner on that. That's not goofy at all, is it? makes it up there. I guess that's what counts. So now we got cobalt coming in. So I want to set this here to the cobalt ore where it gets refined cobalt. Thing I was hoping that if I made that refined cobalt, it was going to unlock something, but it did not. So I wonder if I make this vehicle battery, if I'll something I'll unlock. Need some more stuff to unlock. I just don't have enough stuff here. There we go. Oh, look at that. We got a ship platform. Was that the only thing that unlocked was the ship platform? A platform for your spaceship designed to recharge its batteries. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, we just got a little bit further. We're just slowly, working our way through this and getting some of the stuff unlocked. Now that I'm starting to process a lot of this stuff and get this stuff all going and whatnot, it seems to be making a little bit more of a difference for us. Looks like we need to even increase our fans or something like that. But yeah, so we got a lot of things that are happening here, and I'm hoping that I get some of these resources going. I don't know where I want to go with this one here. If I want to take this belt out of here and get a belt out of here, and I don't know, put this somewhere, right? I don't know where to stick it. Guess I could probably stick a box like right here, and then maybe maybe a box over here, or I could stick both boxes over here and then just run this around over to this side. That could work, but I don't know. We'll have to think about that. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for coming along and joining me on this little terraformation adventure. It's been super fun so far. It's been definitely a huge learning curve trying to figure out what we need to do and what we need, how we're going to do it. But we'll definitely keep us, pumping along and knocking a lot of this out and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that like. Let me know how much you've been enjoying the series so far. Also, don't forget that I stream on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you don't want to miss out on that. I hope to see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.